Hi friends, on this day we booked a tour with Get Your Guide app. They took us to various locations through Banff National Park. This is the Bow River, which starts at Bow Lake in Banff National Park and stretches 365 miles throughout the park. This is Emerald Lake and is in Yoho National Park, about 20 minutes west of Lake Louise in Banff National Park. There is a trail that goes around the lake, and guests can also enjoy kayaking and canoeing on the lake. The green color comes from glacial rocks that flower and suspend in the water. The mountain peaks are the President Mountain Range. You can drive and park here, however, parking is very limited. The tour bus that we booked made the worry of parking stress-free. I highly recommend booking a tour if you can. This is Natural Bridge in Yoho National Park and is only 1.9 miles away from Emerald Lake. The Kicking Horse River naturally eroded the limestone rock and created a natural bridge. There is a safer and more accessible bridge for pedestrians to view the natural bridge and the river more safely. This is Lake Louise. The famous Fairmont Chateau is located there. You can also hike around the lake or rent kayaks and canoes to boat on the lake. Parking is limited. You can go by tour bus or the Rome Transit Superpass will take you there by shuttle from the city of Banff to Lake Louise and Moraine Lake. No personal vehicles are allowed into the parking lot of Moraine Lake, so you must book a mode of transportation from the Lake Louise ahead of time. This is the hike up the Rock Pile Trail to get an overlook view of Moraine Lake. There is also a trail that is more flat and goes around the lake. You can take a kayak at this lake as well. Moraine Lake is nestled in the Valley of the 10 Peaks. Remember to get a shuttle pass or a tour bus to take you to this lake, as no personal vehicles are allowed in the parking lot.